안녕하세요, 안차키입니다. Welcome to this edition of Let's Speak Korean. And joining us as usual in the studio is 지승현 선생님, who is here to help us through our lesson. 안녕하세요, 선생님.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, 지승현입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. It's going to be another fun and interesting lesson, so don't go away.
In our last lesson, we learned how to express thanks and also to come up with some negative sentences. Now, how about a recap of that lesson? Now, how do we thank someone for their help, 선생님?
You can say 도와줘서 고맙습니다.
Now, we've also learned how to come up with negative sentences by adding the phrase 지 않다, right? Now, can you tell us how we can turn a sentence, for example, the weather is good, 날씨가 좋아요, into a negative sentence?
You can say 날씨가 좋지 않아요. By using the adverb 안, you can also say 날씨가 안 좋아요.
That's right. Well, in this lesson, we'll learn about how to congratulate and also how to ask about people's intentions. Let's go and watch the clip now.
민욱 씨, 취직 축하해요.
축하합니다. 우리 건배해요. 위하여.
고맙습니다.
그런데 민욱 씨, 처음부터 기자가 되려고 했어요?
아니에요. 처음에는 대학원에 가려고 했어요. 3학년 때부터 신문사에 취직하려고 준비를 했어요.
그런데 민욱 씨 양복 샀어요?
네, 출근할 때 입으려고 샀어요.
Minuk has finally got a job. Now he is at a party telling his friends about his new job, his new work as a reporter at a newspaper. Michael asked Minuk if he had hoped from the beginning to become a reporter. It's a question asking about a person's intentions. We'll take a look at the key expressions in this lesson then. We'll learn some congratulatory expressions and also how to attach 려고 to verb stems to indicate one's intentions. First of all, how do we say congratulations in Korean? Well, let's go to the clip now to see how it's done.
민욱 씨, 취직 축하해요.
축하합니다.
In the expression 축하해요 and 축하합니다, the difference between 해요 and 합니다 is that the former can be used in informal situations where we're familiar with the person that we're talking with, and the latter, 합니다, is used in more formal situations when we need to be more polite. But the meaning, of course, is the same. All right, the Korean verb for to congratulate is 축하하다. Now, let's repeat after 선생님.
축하해요. 축하합니다.
Now, we know how to congratulate someone, but what if you want to say why you are congratulating them for? Now, if, for example, we're saying congratulations on that new job, now, how would we say this in Korean?
취직 축하해요.
Now, let's try some other examples. Please repeat the following examples after 선생님.
결혼 축하해요. 생일 축하해요. 취직 축하합니다.
Excellent. This time, let's learn how to indicate our intentions. All right, we'll take a look at some examples. Please listen.
3학년 때부터 신문사에 취직하려고 준비를 했어요. 네, 출근할 때 입으려고 샀어요.
Minuk says that he has wanted to work for a newspaper ever since he was in the third year in college. How did he say this in Korean?
3학년 때부터 신문사에 취직하려고 준비했어요.
And he says that he bought himself a new suit to wear to work. In Korean now.
출근할 때 입으려고 샀어요.
Notice the common factor in the phrases 취직하려고 and 입으려고. The common factor is, of course, 려고. Now, 선생님, can you tell us how we should use these expressions?
Sure. The expression 려고 shows intention. When trying to express one's intention, just add the expression 려고 to the verb stem. So, for example, in order to meet friend is 친구를 만나려고. And wanting to have lunch is 점심을 먹으려고.
Does the same rule apply for 으려고?
Well, when consonants come before the expression 려고, it should be changed to 으려고 for easier pronunciations.
Yes, this is something that we have gone over several times before. I'm sure you remember it. All right, then, let's practice with 선생님.
친구에게 주려고 꽃을 샀어요. 한국에 가려고 한국어를 공부해요. 전화를 걸려고 동전을 바꿨어요. 내일 아침에 먹으려고 빵을 샀어요.
Time for some extra expressions now. Michael suggests a toast saying 우리 건배해요. Please repeat after 선생님.
우리 건배해요. 우리 건배해요.
And do you remember what the three people said when they made the toast? Well, they said 위하여. Right? Now, among the many ways to toast, 위하여 is probably the most common way to do so. Now, let's give it a try.
위하여. 위하여.
And it also turns out that Minuk bought himself a new suit to wear to work. Now, the word for suit in Korean is 양복. All right, let's wrap up what we have learned up to this point. Please go over the expressions one by one along with the clip.
민욱 씨, 취직 축하해요.
민욱 씨, 취직 축하해요.
축하합니다. 우리 건배해요.
축하합니다. 우리 건배해요.
위하여.
위하여.
처음부터 기자가 되려고 했어요?
처음부터 기자가 되려고 했어요?
양복 샀어요?
양복 샀어요?
네. 출근할 때 입으려고 샀어요.
네. 출근할 때 입으려고 샀어요.
We'll take another look at the entire clip now. So this time, it's your turn to memorize the expressions.
민욱 씨, 취직 축하해요.
축하합니다. 우리 건배해요.
위하여. 고맙습니다.
그런데 민욱 씨, 처음부터 기자가 되려고 했어요?
아니에요. 처음에는 대학원에 가려고 했어요. 3학년 때부터 신문사에 취직하려고 준비를 했어요.
그런데 민욱 씨 양복 샀어요?
네, 출근할 때 입으려고 샀어요.
Lesson, we learned how in some cases where a vowel follows a 받침, the sound for this 받침 is changed into a representative sound and then is carried on onto the next vowel sound. Well, in this lesson, we are going to delve deeper into this pronunciation rule. This means that something is in the kitchen. We have the 받침 키읔, which is followed by a letter beginning with a vowel sound. Both of the letters can stand independently as separate words. How should we pronounce this?
부엌 안에 있어요. 부엌 안에 있어요.
In the expression 부엌 안에, the 키읔 sound is turned into a 기역 sound because the representative sound of 키읔 is 기역. Now, could you give us a more detailed explanation of this?
Sure. The 받침 키읔 in the word 부엌 is turned into the 받침 기역 and is linked with the word 안 that follows to be read as 부엌안.
But for the expression in the kitchen, we have to pronounce it as 부엌에 있어요. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. The word 에 that comes after the word 부엌 cannot stand alone as an independent word. And therefore, we carry on the sound of the 받침 that comes before to read it as 부엌에 있어요.
So that's how it works. All right, then, let's try out some other examples.
어머니는 부엌 안에 계세요. 어머니는 부엌 안에 계세요. 고양이가 부엌에 앉아 있어요. 고양이가 부엌에 앉아 있어요.
I'm afraid it's time to wrap up this edition of Let's Speak Korean. In this lesson, we learn how to come up with expressions to congratulate someone, and we also learn how to indicate our intentions. Let's get a quick review now. Yesterday was 선생님's birthday, but I only found out about it today, right? 선생님, 생일 축하해요.
감사합니다.
All right, now, 그거 생일 선물 받은 거예요?
아니에요. 오늘은 다른 친구 생일이에요. 그래서 친구에게 선물하려고 샀어요.
I see. Well, your friend's a lucky friend. All right. Now, that is all the time we have for this lesson, I'm afraid. But until next time, 안녕히 계세요.